Have you ever felt invisible, not heard? Let's talk. Hi, welcome to Speak Up Now with me, Tulio Lopez, your weekly nuggets of wisdom where you will find the tools to master, market, and monetize your message. And today we'll talk about something very special but very common happening in a woman environment, which is about our voice. Literally, our voice out there. When we feel that we are not heard, when we are almost invisible. I will share with you here a story that happened to a friend of mine a few years back in Barcelona. She was a highly qualified lady in a leading position working in a very male-dominated environment. And to make it worse, she is a Canadian. And as you know, all the stereotypes about Canadians are nice, and a Canadian woman is even nicer. So she had a very soft way of talking, which was not helping her. She was very frustrated to the fact that in every meeting where she had with the board, where she needed to say something important, she felt invisible. She felt she was not given the space to express her ideas. So she looked for help, she looked for a coach. And after they discussed it, they got to the conclusion that she would need to learn how to raise her voice. Hold on a second there. You might feel like, oh my God, I have to raise my voice. I'm going to scream. I'm going to... No. You can raise your voice without being shouting or without being screaming. And women, nature in that sense, didn't favor us that much because we do speak softer, we do have a different pitch, which is in our animal environment not perceived as a good leader voice. Therefore, we need to be conscious about that. And my friend so then went into this journey of learning how to speak louder. And for her, she said it was completely out of her comfort zone. She was really, really uncomfortable. For every training, they set goals. Like, for example, she had a meeting, so let's train, let's practice to speak louder in that meeting. She said in every training, as she felt as if she was really speaking beyond her capacity. And her coach kept pushing her, no, louder, louder. Anyway, long story short, she was also asked by the coach to observe their reaction every time she spoke. So from the beginning, she said first time she was there prepared mindset to speak louder. When she spoke the first time, she said their reaction was like faces looking at her as if like, who's this person? But listen to this here. It was as it was the first time they were noticing her presence. So literally, they are not even listening to her. They were not hearing her. So she was invisible. She realized that she was invisible. Then she kept practicing and improving. And the next meeting, speaking louder, the reaction was not a surprise. They had already acknowledged that she existed. I make this a little bit funny, okay? But that in essence, that's exactly what happens from our very animal primitive behavior, okay? Instinctive behavior. So then they had already acknowledged her. So it was not a surprise, but kind of, maybe I should hear. Maybe I should listen to this lady. So it went on and on until got to the point that then she was integrated to the pack. So she found her way. So every time she spoke, there was no surprise. She was then listened to. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Once she became listened to, she got her space, she positioned herself in that environment, she didn't need to speak loud anymore. She could speak the way she always did because she had found her position in that pack. So this is my lesson for you today, ladies, that for whatever environment we go, it's not only about our voice, but we need to learn what are the dynamics and how we get to find our voice and position ourselves in that environment. So this is my lesson for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please thumbs up and share. Be generous, because there will be someone out there that might benefit from this information that I shared with you today. And remember, your voice, literally and metaphorically, is needed. There is someone out there, somewhere, who needs to hear exactly what you have to say. So let's make it happen now. See you soon.